I'm Jeremiah Bowser. I'm a worship leader, a songwriter, and a missionary. And as I've traveled around the world for the last few years, I've noticed that certain countries have certain qualities that they're known for. For instance, in the UK, in Europe, there's a sense of respect and reverence in the people there. In China, there's a discipline. In Africa, there's an unexplainable joy throughout that whole continent. The first time I came to Brazil, it was easy to realize what Brazil's quality is and how Brazil is known in the world, and it's by the passion of the people here. I remember in the late 90s and early 2000s, from the front of the church to the back of the church, everyone was worshiping. There was no timetable for the services. There was just this desire to draw near to God. And I think there's something from those days that's coming back today. I don't think that we need to revisit the old days and bring the old days into the future, but I think there's something fresh happening today with the spirit from back then. Back then there was a sincerity and a purity and an expectation as we worship the Lord, as if He was actually listening to us, not just waiting to be impressed by us. So my hope for this project is that it'll serve as a reminder for those of you who remember the old days of what it felt like just to worship for no reason, to worship like nobody else is in the room, to open your mouths wide, to raise your hands high, and to sing with all your heart. For those of you who don't remember those old days, I hope that this serves as maybe an awakening for you or an introduction to what it is like to worship God with all the passion that you were created with. I believe that because Brazil is known for their passion throughout the world, that God is going to use this country to teach the world how to worship. So I hope that can start in your heart today.
I love you, Lord, with all of my heart.